There is a magical operation of maximum importance. The initiate.
Right in there. Let's pregame with another PlayStation classic. This is Blood Omen, The Legacy of Kain. With the release of Soul Reaver in the collection, they decided to refresh our memory with this beloved franchise. I actually never played any of the Soul Reaver games or the Legacy of Kain games. So this one is not even a 3D adventure game. It's more of a top-down action ARPG. So if you want to watch a preview, let's see what's up. No, not that. Just this.
There is a magical operation of maximum importance. The initiation of a new aeon. When it becomes necessary to utter a word, the whole planet must be bathed in blood.
Let's see what they got here. This was on originally the PlayStation 1. Damn, he crucified himself, Impaler? This is originally on the PS1, so we're gonna get some of these sweet video CGI cinematics. Demonstrating his spells. Man, I can't wait to play Hogwarts Legacy. I'm surprised that game did as well as it did, but it looks super cool. He bathed her in blood, and then all of her skin melted off. Oh, he's creeping away from him. So are we a good guy or a bad guy? He seems evil. But then again, these people have wizards, so they're already practicing the dark craft. I wouldn't mind playing a game that has 3D graphics like this. It kind of looks like Darkstone or just some of the oldest 90s 3D animations. Like that knight right there. Wouldn't you want to play as this guy?
For fulfilling the circle mallet of the Sapphire, you are hereby damned.
Damn fatality. Pulls the skin off and it's just his skeleton. And this guy's an empty suit of armor.
You have but one purpose, damned one. You will serve us for eternity.
So he's this empty shell of a knight. Man, he's murdering everybody. Like, you can't even leave one alive. He's taking no prisoners. The stone's cracked. I wonder what those statues are for.
The tavern's closing. Best be on your way, stranger. What? No mug of ale for a weary traveller from distant Corhagen? I can reward you well, for I am of noble blood. I stay open for no man in these dark times. Things come with the night that no sane man would welcome. And so I left, cold of heart and soul, forced to the road and the long, bitter night.
Alright, so I'm in there. This is one of the earliest PS1 games, so the benefit of PS1 is that because they used CD technology, they could actually have a myriad of recorded audio. So we're going to get real-life dialogue and real-life music and real-life synth. So far I got a sword swing, and that seems to be it. Whoa! Alright, L1 zooms in and out. L2 is my map. And that seems to be it. Loading. I like these top-down games too. It really lets you see the field. Whoa.
Hey, Victus!
I'm gonna zoom out. I kind of like to zoom in though. It lets me focus. So let's see. I think the controls said I should have something other than just a sword swing. Look, I'm dead. I was gonna say this might be really tough, and I'm dead. Damn, murdered. Okay. It's my game over screen. They really do look like the fatality animations from MK4.
Victors, suffering to the conquered. Ironic that now I was the one suffering. Not anything as pedestrian as physical pain, rather the cruel jab of impotent anger. The hunger for revenge. I didn't care if I was in heaven or hell. All I wanted was to kill my assassins. Sometimes you get what you wish for. The necromancer Mortanius offered me a chance for vengeance, and like a fool,
The necromancer Mortanius?
without considering the cost. Nothing is free, not even revenge.
Nothing's free, not even this game. 160 bucks to rent.
You will have the blood you hunger for.
Hunger for. So that's the Blood Omen. I'm the Blood Omen. Alright.
I awoke to the pain of a new existence, in a dank womb of darkness.
I
and
still can't
decay.
have any of my other controls, just still swinging. I guess you gotta zoom out. That sucks. I wanna see. It said that I had multiple actions. Still nothing. Triangle, circle, square, nothing.
The sanctuary spell enables me to travel to my crypt, where the soil of my grave provides me respite.
The soil of
I
my
often
grave.
resort to this when I am weak and need nourishment.
I don't know if I'm hitting you. There we go. You can't see. You gotta stay zoomed in. Alright, we'll stay zoomed in. I can push.
Reputed to have been ripped from the chest
can
of the
push
greatest
boulder.
vampire to have ever existed, Janos Ordran, the heart of darkness
Damn,
restores
the greatest
vampiric
vampire to have
unlife.
ever existed?
Life is precious, Janos discovered, as it was torn, throbbing and bleeding from his own body.
Let's see. So we've got a bunch of doors here and a bunch of switches. I don't think they're very discriminate about what's what. What is this?
This
Another
ancient vial
potion.
bears with it a dark gift indeed, for with it my life force is increased.
So let's see. Still no. Here we go. So L2 is going to be a new. Wait, what? L2 is going to be select item, I guess. And you have to hit X. You can't even get out of this menu. You have to select it. And then L1 is going to be a spell. So let's see. X is the spell. Do you want to seek Sanctum? What? No. In the mausoleum. So X is going to be use. And L1 is zoom out. And L2 is the map. What do I do with these girls? Let's just leave them for now. It might be like a Duke Nukem where you get points for leaving them alive.
These ancient symbols of power contain raw magical energy that increases my own capacity to summon energy
Damn,
for
one.
the spawning of spells.
The spawning of spells. So they increase my capacity for energy and thus the spawning of spells. So let's see if L1, I don't have any new one anymore. And it's the same too. So maybe let's say that R1 is spell select and R2 is item select. And just pretend like we know. And triangle and circle still do nothing yet. I might be going around my own hub world. You know what I
Within
mean?
the walls of these chambers I could find respite. And if I so chose,
It's
resume
frozen.
my journey when my weariness abated.
It's frozen. My weariness is abated. Yeah, okay, we'll save. Reading the memory card slot. Please wait. Let's use card 1. That's how many I have. Alright. This was ancient technology where the hard drive was outside of the console. It's loading. I think that's what that word means. This kind of reminds me just because like the cheesy music in the vampires. that Masquerade Swansong game, which I did continue playing. It was just as amusing. So far I like it. I mean, it's very top-down. That seems to be one of my favorite tropes in video games. All right, let's go down here. The only thing is, he's going to need some type of maneuverability if he wants to survive combat. So far, these guys, they have a lot of range and a lot of damage.
The world had changed to my eyes. I had not expected such cruelty from the light. For in the embrace of the sun, I could find no comfort, only malice.
There's got to be some hidden secrets, right? That you got to explore all around.
When rainfall comes, vampires are wise to find shelter from its acidic touch.
So I'm dying in the rain? That's really fucking dumb. At least I can slash like multiple times. I didn't know vampires don't like to get wet. How am I gonna explore? Look, see, there's stuff outside there. It kind of looks like those old Ultima RPGs also. Just because of the top-down. So I guess you kind of have to space them a little bit and figure out, like, I guess the scariest thing would be guys that have a weapon. So you're gonna have to space them a little bit. I can't really tell. Oh, whoops. What's an enemy? Which is why I hit that girl. Maybe the enemies don't really directly attack you, they just sort of walk around. I can't see. You know? So you just gotta make them whiff. Let's keep going this way. Touch that door. Let's wait till he comes down. It's very playable, I gotta admit. They're just showing me basic mechanics. Maybe like early Witcher. What did that do? That did nothing. So that's not the right puzzle way. Wait, I heard some movement. Here we go.
These curious devices hurl bolts of whirling energy and eviscerate my human enemies by stripping ragged flesh.
Do you think I need to kill these girls, or do you think that I just need to... No. Do you think I just need to leave them alive and suck their blood? There's an area up top to the right that I didn't explore. Sick. The card. Is there... I wonder if there's any, Have I got any more items? Yeah, I got some. Okay, now I can select, but I can't get out of this menu. You have to select one. And that's still that spell. Let's just leave the spell. It could be like Castlevania where you get items. Could be like Castlevania where you get items. So that's a coffin you can push. I mean, as long as you can handle those guys, it's not a big deal. What's this here now? He looks like he wants to push two of these things. I'm getting like a lot of... It's one of those games where you get a lot of items and you don't really know what they are. But he does tell you with the voiceover. Maybe, maybe there was like a... What's it called? A menu book in the jewel case that would explain all the variety of items you could get. Oh, I didn't want to go up that way though. Let's see where I am. So that was the whole... Oh, the gate's open. I guess that's it. Let me save up here. Save yes. Read the memory card. So I cleared out this whole mausoleum and I got a bunch of items. That'll be useful in my quest to play this game. 5 days and 3 hours. That's how long I've been playing already. And I've got that white meter underneath my mausoleum spell showing me that I don't like the rain. He's got like a salt lick. I love the music stops when it's loading. I mean, so the CD skipping, that's basically what that is.
Hunger and weakness are no bar to vengeance's call. I would find my slayers and send them back whence
That's the
I
same way.
came.
That's the same spot where I came from. So it looks like it stopped raining. Did I I'll tell you, it's going to be one of two things. Either I'm supposed to still... Either I missed something in the mausoleum, or I need to go backward. But at least it's not raining now, so I can explore. I need, a health spell. I need a health spell. Let's see what this... No, not that. Let's see what this item is. Hey, there we go, health. Let's use these so I don't die. There we go. Remember, X's item. What trickery is this? Ow. Why don't you walk into my sword?
Their sneering faces were forever etched upon my memory.
Oh, I could just hold it
I
down.
had crossed death for this moment.
I think it's better to
My mind
mash.
was empty save for one thought. I would kill. There is no greater release than that from vengeance sated. With my assassins dead, my quest was over.
Wow, so this guy's really bloodlusty. He's really happy to kill.
'Tis not over, Kain.
I wonder if he was like,
These fools were merely the instruments of your murder, not the cause. Look to their masters. Look to the pillars. And gain way to the fortress of the mind.
what if these guys are like, what are this called? Conquistadors or Inquisitors?
This was where the bloody...
Siegsturch. What'd it say? Oh shit, that was an accident. That's okay. What other item do I have? Nothing. This is where the bloody, that's what he said. Oh, that's the bar? Where I got beat up. So I'm just gonna kill everybody. Alright. What about this guy? He doesn't care. Remember, X is item, so don't try and press X to talk to any of these dudes. Otherwise you're gonna waste your item, because it's the item button. It's not the talk button.
Save Victor!
Oh, so these are just regular people? I guess I don't need to bloodbath them. How do you interact, though? You just interact with the square button, which is the sword button. Which is the attack with the sword button. Okay. I like it so far, I gotta admit. I'm a sucker for top-down. And it's simple enough. It has a very classic, simple feel to it. This is the kind of game that doesn't really even need to be on like an advanced console. It can just sort of exist. I cannot imagine that it would even run this smoothly on PlayStation 1, though. I was never really a big PlayStation 1 fan. I mean, what did I have? Tony Hawk and GTA 2? Like, PlayStation 1... I wasn't like a Resident Evil Metal Gear lover, you know? I kind of had better taste than that. So, I really just liked
The
Sonic.
necromancer had offered me no warning as to what my resurrection would entail. And yet I must confess in my haste I had not sought one.
It didn't know to stop the
Was his
one
gift a
audio
curse?
log. These are like the original audio logs.
Pillars for
Doom
us.
3. What a horrible quote-unquote innovation. They keep saying, like, we don't want to tell the story through cutscenes, even though cutscenes have the benefit of changing location and advancing time. and performing actions that they don't want the player to have any control over but are important. They have such a useful purpose in a video game. Except that, so as a way of changing action and demonstrating plot, like events that happen. But they don't want to tell the story that way, like show characters interacting. So they make you listen to audio logs of a scientist complaining that he hasn't seen his wife, and you know he's losing hope, and the scientist, and then he just screams, and it's like, oh, I wonder what made him scream on that audio log that he was recording. It's like, I don't know. These guys are like the Purple Foot Clan in TMNT. They throw the shurikens. I hope that my weapon doesn't have any durability. That would suck. You're breaking your sword. Yeah, it kind of looks like MGS. He feels asleep. So that original top-down style, why would they use top-down when they couldn't use side-scrolling? It's kind of like if you didn't want a game, even back in the day.
Daylight chases darkness, the vampire's power wanes.
Okay, even back in the day when they didn't want they just didn't want it to be like a run-and-jump game. They would try and use top-down to make more of a three-dimensional map. And then on PC, they actually were able to 3D model everything. Pull the camera out. It didn't have to be like flat like this. But there were a lot of top-down adventure games like Beyond Oasis and of course Zelda. The style had kind of been pretty fleshed out.
The pillars of Nosgoth. Even in life, few sights have moved me such as this. I marvel that such beauty should grace our dying
I kind of like
world.
this game. I think it's more intricate than I originally thought. They're really trying to tell this like epic tale of this guy who seems almost haunted by the fact that he was murdered, and then went insane with bloodlust to try and be resurrected by the Necromanticon. And like I said, it's very playable. Whoa. The Pillars of Nosgoth.
Nopraptor, your madness has shattered our dreams and blinded you.
Keep your distance, or I'll send you back to hell, spirit!
There is nothing left of me to fear, vampire. I'm only a shadow of my former self, Ari, the balance of the Circle of Nine. Even so, I can provide the answers you seek.
I seek
I think this is
only
kind
a
of
cure.
cool.
There
It's
is
like,
no cure for death, only release.
I mean, over the top
You must
cheesy, but they're
destroy
really
the
selling
sorcery,
it.
The sorcery that is now poisoning Nosgoth. Only then will you realize peace.
Look at his
The
butt
Nine,
armor.
the Protectors of Hope, were sworn to use their powers to preserve our world. Now these pillars have been corrupted by a traitor. My murder at the hands of
Traitor.
this beast drove
Any
my
good heavy
love
metal
and
band
captor mad.
has an OR at the
Now
end.
he spreads misery and pain among the
Slayor,
circle,
Mentor.
crumbling the very
Corruptor.
foundation of Nosgoth. You must restore balance. You must right the pillars
Zakor.
of Nosgoth.
I care not for the fate of this world.
Then for yourself, Kain. Beware.
Whoa, she's like
Spoken.
alive undead in her face. She's a butterface.
Nopraptor, with his blind act of vengeance, threatened to destroy all of Nosgoth.
I like this narrative
Each
too.
circle member was bonded to the pillar he served. The pillars reflected the mental state of their servants, and as the minds of the circle degenerated and descended farther into dementia, the pillars crumbled. To restore them, each member of the circle had to die, and the artifact that served as
Oh,
their
what do you
link
know?
to
We
the
gotta kill
pillar
9 bosses,
had
huh?
to be returned. Only when all the pillars were restored did Ariel claim my curse would end. And so, my hunt for Nopraptor began.
Damn,
The
so it's
Pillar
kind
of
of like a
Time.
long game. What's going on? Pillar of Time? So I have to do the first one? Or what did he say?
The Pillar of Balance.
A pillar of balance. Alright, so we gotta choose a pillar, I guess. Can I, like, walk off and see what's going on. Have I gotten any more spells yet? I have these discus. What about the spell, though? Back to the mausoleum. Let's check here. So there's 9 pillars, 9 bosses. They each have 9 artifacts, and I gotta kill them all. Seems simple enough.
These beacons serve as landmarks during my flights in bat form. Once I have committed their locations to memory, I can always return. In bat form, I can travel great distances with ease. From my vantage in the heavens, no region of Nosgoth is forbidden to me.
Alright, so I gotta activate these pillars, then I can fast travel. It's interesting that some of these guys get left alive when you kill them. Maybe you can suck them, you know what I mean? And get some of your health back. Let me try that. 3, 4. And see, look. And now I'm hitting triangle. Let's see this. Do you wish? No. Circle. And I hit triangle and I have this, right? You just died anyway. So maybe there's some other type of spell I can do? What is, no, not that. It's gotta load the pause menu? Whoa. What is all this?
The Heart of Darkness.
These are my items. What is,
Iron armor.
That's what I'm wearing? Alright. And these are my spells. Those are kind of...
The spell enables me to...
No. Alright. That's not really that helpful, but there's some inventory management. Maybe I have access to these spells, but I don't, maybe I have access to these spells. Maybe this is fast travel. Look at this. I'm a bat now. Uh-oh. Exit. So this lets me travel back to the pillars. What does exit mean? To the main menu? Uh-oh. I'm back here. They're swinging at me already. Bastards. So we don't need to do that. Useless mysterious spell. That's just my bad spell. Let's go in here. We'll see about another mausoleum. I like this music. Can't slash that open. Kind of is a nice dungeon crawling game. I always say NetHack is like one of the greatest games ever. It's probably the first real roguelike dungeon crawler game, along with Rogue. Just because it's like the randomness and the difficulty in deciding. I don't think I can kill him. Deciding what items to carry and what equipment to use. I think this ball's trying to loot me out.
Natural light weakens a vampire. Magical light can have many uses indeed.
Here we go. Look, circle to drain them of their blood. I knew there was gonna be a way where I could fucking eat my health out of these guys. But then if I try and suck their blood, I'm just gonna get hit by these balls. So we want to keep these guys alive to suck their blood, drain their life essence. Look, see, I still get hit by the pillar, even if I still get hit by that spike ball, even if I'm trying to suck them. I'm gonna die in this pillar. And I fucking blew him. Can I go through here? Sometimes I can't tell if there's like secret doors on the wall or what. I'm stuck on something. This ball's gonna come through. I'm stuck. I can barely even go over to these guys to you know, get my fix because I'm gonna get hit by these balls and die. So circle sucks. I'm off. And then triangle is my bat spell, which respawns all the enemies.
Save Victor!
Alright, so that's kind of an interesting mechanic. That's the first mechanic that we've seen that's unique to this game. You can suck their blood and get their health back. And they're really trying to push this this narrative that, you know, he's an evil guy. He's embraced darkness and evil, you know? Whoa. Damn it, motherfucker! I knew he was coming in there too. I knew he was coming in there too. There's nothing even in here. The wall. What about this? Where am I? You know, he doesn't care if he's gotta kill innocent people or fight. I keep hearing all these little, yeah, door segments. So walls open when you flick switches. Typical game. Typical game. Wonder, I gotta admit, the audio... Damn it, he couldn't fucking turn. The audio placement on these guys crying is pretty good. I wonder also if there's any type of, like, negative penalty for sucking these guys off. Like if you get addicted to the bloodlust or something. And there's no lighting and you can't see? You hear that guy? I guess we can suck off these girls too. We don't have to be we don't have to be so close-minded. I like how they think I'm kind. And it's like, and he screams that after he's seen me suck the blood out of this other guy chained to a wall. Why would you be chained to a wall if I was so kind? So this is in this era of like Inquisition where they think everybody is a witch or a vampire. And they're kind of very skeptical. Look at this, a mausoleum of or a mural of myself on the ground. Look at this place. Oh, is that a save? Hell yeah, I thought it was whatever it's called. Something else. Yes, save. It's saving. Five days, 21 hours. Let's hear that sweet soundtrack again. What other items or spells do I have? Nothing. So I have... Wait a minute, I have a new spell now. So I've collected a new spell that is performed with X. I wonder if I wanted to use that. I have spell power. I have spell power, but... Wow, they have blue blood now. Because it's in the purple light. Cool. I like this game, it's cool. I think it'd be worth checking out. You know, it's kind of classic, but it's also very basic. The one thing that I can say about the older PC games is they had a lot going for them. A lot more than like console games, like even Genesis. Like Genesis had a lot of the light and sound aspect that you wanted from games. It had really great graphics and music. And that Super Nintendo kind of had the epicness of an adventure that you would want to go on. But PC had more of the coding functionality to design more intricate systems and really realize any game design or game style that you wanted. So it was more about putting code into the game. Alright, you want to die, huh? PC games were more like system-based and adventure-based. It's more about kind of figuring out what you could code and what you could do and make a game about. You know, what would players want to do? What would be fun? They weren't as like instant action as arcade games. Arcade games were kind of looked down on at that point. And PC games were trying to be very big-brained. It was almost like a PC game was a spin-off just from any other, you know, Microsoft MS Word program that everybody's dad had on their computer. It was like, what if we use computer programming to make a game? And they thought, yeah, that'd be a great waste of time, and then they did. I might have to go to the left there, but I don't want to hit this spike ball. And I'm there. It also reminds me of load and reload just because of the top down. Ow, I thought I slashed him. Sometimes you kind of want these guys to like walk back toward you. They'll kind of space into you rather than needing to walk toward them because they blow up. Ow, fuck, the spikes. Alright, he's got a little his undercarriage needs to be calibrated a little bit. He's driven too many highway miles. The other thing I noticed about these dungeons are, I wonder, like, what's really in this dungeon for me that I'm trying to get to? Because if you remember, how do I suck these guys off? Oh, he's giving me purple so I can get the mana. If you remember, I'm trying to get to the... Oh, fuck! What did that do? That lit it up with light. I got a light spell. Cast light. Oh, that's a ball. So now, wait a minute. I'm kind of lost in this place. Because if you remember, I'm supposed to get to the 9 Pillars of Nosgoth. I'm supposed to get to them. Ow. And then, I have to collect the artifact, right? Have I been through here? Let me get out of here. Have I been through here? All these dungeons look alike. I think so. The mausoleum might just be a. What is it for? Maybe there's bonus spells. I did get the spell. All right, I'm out of there, and I saved. No big deal. No big deal. Let's go back outside.
Dawns, and with it, the vampire grows stronger.
So then circle is blood sucks. So I wonder if when I kill these guys, I can harvest them. You get just the right angle so the shuriken doesn't hit. What about this nice Zeke's Verge? That's where I'm headed. Oh, we got animals here. So we're in a new town. Let me see this here. I got another. I wonder if this is going to give me my other bat spell. They seem to like just painting pictures on the ground. And I got to save again. Real exciting start to the next clip. Overwrite, yeah. So far it's good. I think it's pretty cool. I wonder if the combat's going to get more complicated. Because just swinging one sword, it's not really that exciting. So I think they give you items that have projectiles and just a little bit more oomph so you could use. But it's nice to just play an action game. Simple, straightforward, top down. We're getting a little bit more color scheme in the dungeon. It's red.
My lupine form enables me to move like lightning and leap over
My
obstacles
lupine.
barring my path.
So then
But
let's
the guise
see,
of the wolf brings with it its own kind of hunger and rage.
So let's see. My lupine form. So now I'm going to turn into a wolf. What do you... Circle X. My lupine form. Square. So X gives me a jump to get over these spikes. And then I can't slash him. Can I slash this guy, or... It's like, it's not hitting. The hitbox is just whiffing. But my lupine form... So then we're learning about a new mechanic, the transformation, or the transmogrification of Kain into an animal. At the very least, he's not gonna run out. I like also all these sounds. Every single button press gets you a new sound effect. Maybe I'll change back to my guy. Let's see, they have suck him real quick. There we go. I gotta remember to leave them alive. Give me this potion. Alright, drank. So we made it through the first animal puzzle. My lupine form. Oh, he doesn't like water. Fuck. Maybe he likes water up here. Let's see. And I'm a wolf now. Let me see if I can jump upward. No, he can't. He can't jump upward. Oh, fuck. That's a spell of light. Do I have any other spells? No, that's pretty good. What about my items? Let me get that light spell. It's a relatively harmless spell. So I'm kind of stuck in here. That can't be right. Whoa, they're like ghosts. What? Can I look around? I wish that R stick. This is probably made in one of these games when there was no right analog stick, so I can't even move that as like a camera. That's the internal. That's the internal part of the cave. Let me change back and see if I missed something. I might be stuck. That's something that you really don't see in modern games anymore. You really don't get stuck. Look, they're like ghosts. That's pretty cool. So I can't get out of here. I'm stuck. I don't care about this guy. So then I have to somehow go back here. This is something you don't really see in modern games, where you kind of get trapped. I wonder why he can't... Don't do that light spell. I wonder why he can't, like, climb up here. Circle's blood suck. Triangle is my... There's like 3 different menus, but only 2 buttons to do anything. And I don't want to go in the water. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. Watch this. Ah, damn it. There's nothing there. I was gonna jump. But there's nothing here. And now I'm dead because I'm in the water. Fuck. He can't jump up that way. What does this item do? It's a spell. That doesn't help me much. So I think I'm stuck and dead. I think I'm stuck and I'm dead. that's kind of no good because you can't even get out of this place once you're in here. Is there a secret button that I missed? Let me turn into him. I can't blow him. Fuck. And I have to change into him again. Can I stand back on here? Like, I'm stuck. That's it. The transformation. I wanted to suck him. What if I do... What if I land back on here? There's like that... What about this button? I can't hit it again? I think I'm dead. Let me die. Let me die and load and see what's going on. Maybe I don't want to come in this mausoleum. You have perished. Slayings, meals, mutilations. Secrets 1 of 100, doing pretty good. And the prestige. Is that it? Let me start this.
There is a...
Wait, whoa, where's my load game? Whoa. This is a true roguelike?
Best be on your way, stranger.
Hang on, this is a true roguelike where you can't die, or it makes you start over completely? You gotta beat all nine pillars of Nosgoth in one go?
I stay open for no
Damn, that's
man
pretty
these
brutal.
dark
I got
times.
stuck.
Things come with the night that no sane
The
man
werewolf.
would
What am I
welcome.
supposed to do? What was all those
So I
saving
left.
games for then?
Cold of heart and soul, forced to the road and the long, bitter
Damn, I
night.
wasn't wrong. Pause. Where's the start button? Well, shit, I'm not doing this again.
That's him.
That's the hilarious thing about... That's the hilarious thing about roguelikes. I'm not doing this shit again. Well, that's pretty cool. That's pretty brutal, too. I wonder, That also reminds me of The Immortal. Did you ever play that? That super top-down game? That game's like this where there's all kinds of, like, trap tiles and slime and, like, club-swinging werewolves that try and beat you. So this game's super hardcore. I kind of like that. If I knew more about it, and if I didn't get stuck, I'm sure I'd keep playing. I am pretty impressed, I gotta be honest. And it's kind of cool that it's, like, brutally hardcore. But I think it's a home run. I'd recommend Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain.